Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Samuel Brown, aka RBT, and welcome to another episode of Road to the Show here on MLB 15 The Show. In the last episode, I asked you guys if you'd rather me do like post commentary where I do about 4 or 5 games per episode, just showing the highlights of each game as I do a post commentary, or if you'd rather me do a live commentary with face cam with about 2 games per episode. And everybody said they liked the way it was last episode with the post game commentary. And it makes sense, because with about 4 or 5 games per episode, it'll help the series go by quicker. And that's kind of what we want. We want it to go by as quick as possible, because baseball seasons are very long. It's 162 games per season. And if we only had 2 games per episode, that would take like 81 episodes to get through one season. So I think the 4 or 5 game per episode structure is going to work pretty well. I enjoy doing it, and you guys seem to enjoy watching it. So I'm very excited for this series, as I'm also very excited for my Oakland A's franchise series. If you haven't checked that out, go watch it. The first 3 episodes are on my channel now. But here we go with our last pitch of batting practice, as we're about to jump into our first game. We're going to be taking on the Mississippi Braves, obviously the AA affiliate of the Atlanta Braves, in our first pitch of our first at bat of the episode. We pop out into center field. So just like that, we are 0 for 1 in this episode, but there's a lot more at bats to go in this episode. Second at bat is going to be the first pitch of the at bat. Swing, and we pop out to right field, and it is another out. So far 0 for 2. Not a good start, but just like I said, there's a lot of episode to go. Next at bat in the bottom of the 8th, 1-1 game, 2-2 count, and we swing and miss. It was a nasty 2-2 pitch, so props to the pitcher there, but we do strike out. But we head into extra innings, top with the 10th inning, 4-4 game runners on the corner with 2 outs. And I make the clutch throw over to first base to get the 3rd out of the inning, so no runners score. The game remains tied. On to the bottom of the 10th, we have an at-bat, and it's a little tapper back to the pitcher. We were the potential game-winning run, trying to slide there, but we don't beat it out, as we are 0 for 4 in this game so far. We get another chance in the bottom of the 12th inning, game still tied, and this time we pop out again to the right fielder, as we are officially 0 for 5 in this first game of the episode. The Braves are threatening with runners on the corners in the top of the 13th inning. 1 out, 0-2 count, and this ball is hit to third base. I go home with it, and he is out by a good bit. I could have potentially went for the double play there, but I wanted to be safe and get the runner out at home. So it ends up working out as we go into the bottom of the 14th inning. I hit an absolute line drive off the pitcher, and the catcher goes to first base, and the first baseman misses it. I try to round for first, but what the heck am I doing? What am I doing? I go back down the first base line, and what the heck? That was the craziest hit I've ever seen, as my teammate hits an absolute bomb into the gap. I'm rounding second, rounding third, I'm the game-winning run, and we are safe as we win the game. I am the walk-off run. After getting that absolutely insane hit, actually was counted as an error, but none of that matters as we score the game-winning run. And after having a horrible game, we do end up doing something productive. And in the first at-bat in the next game, we hit a line drive up the middle, and the runner from second scores as we get our first ever RBI at the AA level. And here we go, bottom of the 4th inning, we're up 4-0 as we hit a pop-up. Looks to be in the gap, as we are now 1 for 2 in this game. And hopefully we can improve from this. Up 4-1 in the bottom of the 7th inning, full count, and we hit a line drive into left field. The ball gets to the wall, and I'm thinking extra bases. I stumble around first base, but I do slide into second base safely. I got to work on that base running, though. It's looking pretty skeptical early on, but we got to improve on it. Moving into the bottom of the 8th inning, runners on first and second, 2 outs, 1-0 count. This one is lofted into right center field, and it looks like the right fielder is going to come down with this one, as we leave runners stranded on first and second. But we do win that game 5-4, our second win of the series, and let's see if we can make it 3. Mississippi already threatening in the top of the 1st inning, runners on the corners, ground ball hit right to me, throw the ball over to first base, and we get out of the jam with no runs allowed. And now we're going to head into the bottom of the second inning. My first at bat on this one. We're already up 1-0. And we loft this one into left field. I kind of reached out for that one and poked it into left field. But hey, things are going my way as the left fielder actually dropped the ball. And more base running errors. If I go right away, I do get to second base safely. But I had to run back as I got a late jump. But at least I got back to first base safely as we poke this one in between the first and second baseman as we have another hit. So hey, we're actually starting to look pretty good so far. We struggled early on, but we're finally finding our groove of things. Moving on into the bottom of the sixth inning, we're up 2-0 as I hit a grounder to the shortstop and he throws over to second base for the forced out. So nothing doing there. Mississippi came all the way back, scoring 4 runs as we now trail 4-2. And here we go, looking for some more ninth inning magic. As here we hit a line drive into left field, and that's a 3-hit game for us. And now we scored a run on a sac fly to bring us within 1. I am the potential tying run. I'm off on a full count with 2 outs. This ball is hit into right field. I'm rounding second, and we make it to third base safely. So we go from first to third as we were off on the pitch. It all comes down to this 2-2 count to our batter. Hits a ground ball right to the shortstop as they throw over for the force out at second as we were 90 feet away from tying the game. But we do lose this one 4-3 as that one just got away from us. So here we are with the last game of the episode. We actually sat last game in batting 6 in the lineup today. And this time we ground out to third base. That one didn't have enough on it to get past the third baseman. Now moving on to the top of the third inning, we're already down 4-2, and they're looking to put even more runs up as we get the ground ball and throw it over to first base. A low throw, but picked out by the first baseman. So another nice play for me. We're actually playing pretty well defensively. Now we've tied the game up at 4 in the 4th inning, and a broken bat. Tapper right back to the pitcher as we are out once again. Struggling after that 3-game performance. Now tied 5-5 in the bottom of the 6th inning. This one found its way in between the shortstop and third baseman as we get our first hit of the game. So we actually have a little hit streak going. 2 or 3 games. Hopefully we can keep it up. We can't keep it up in this at bat though. He's had runners on first and second with 2 outs. Can't be clutch in this one as we pop out to the center fielder as we get a poor at-bat there. In the top of the 9th, the Mississippi Braves put up 7 runs as we do not have a chance here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Another broken bat. Tapper to the pitcher as we are the final out as we drop yet another game to the Mississippi Braves. This one we lose 13-6. And that's going to be the last game of this episode as I make a couple upgrades from the points that we got. I'm a 56 overall plus 3, so technically a 59 overall. I'm just trying to slowly and surely get better. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to drop a like. The more likes I get, the quicker the next episode will come out. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.